Welcome to aminacademy.com. In astronomy, let us discuss about mini tour of the universe. While Earth is only a fifth largest planet in our solar system, it is the only world in our solar system with liquid water on the surface. Just slightly larger than nearby Venus, Earth is the biggest of the four planets closest to the Sun, all of which are made of rocks and metals. We begin at home with Earth, a nearly spherical planet about 13,000 kilometers in diameter. Yes, suppose if a space traveler entering our planetary system would easily distinguish Earth from the other planets in our solar system by the large amount of liquid water that covers some two-thirds of its crust. If the traveler has equipment to receive radio or television signals or seem close enough to see the light of our cities at night, they would soon find signs that this watery planet has sentient in life. Only life possible is our planet Earth. Our nearest astronomical neighbor is Earth's satellite, commonly called the Moon. Notice how small we have to make these bodies to fit them on the page with the right scale. In our notebook, we are showing everything, very tiny things. The Moon's distance from Earth is about 30 times Earth's diameter. That means the distance between Moons and Earth is 30 times the Earth's diameter, or approximately 384,000 kilometers, and it takes about a month for a moon to receive around Earth. The moon's diameter is 3,476 kilometers, about one fourth of the size of the Earth. The moon is the moon is Earth's only permanent natural satellite. It is the fifth largest natural satellite in the solar system and the large among planetary satellites relative to the size of the planet that is its orbits. The moon is the second densest satellite among those whose densities are known anyway. The first densest is Jupiter's satellite Lo. The moon always shows Earth's the same face. Next one, Earth revolves around our star, that is the Sun, which is about 150 million kilometers away, that is approximately 400 times as far away from us as the Moon. That means 400 times distance more that as from Earth to Moon distance. We call the average Earth-Sun distance as astronomical unit. Astronomical unit is equivalent to Earth-Sun distance because in the early days of astronomy, it was the most important measuring standard. Light takes slightly more than 8 minutes to travel one astronomical unit, which means the latest news we receive from the sun is always 8 minutes old. The diameter of the sun is about 1.5 kilometers, 1.5 million kilometers. It takes Earth 1 year to go around the sun at our distances. To make it around, we must travel at approximately 1 lakh 10,000 kilometers per hour. That much speed if you go, it take 1 year, sun 1 year to go around the sun at our distances. It takes it around, we must travel approximately 1 lakh 10,000 kilometers per hour. Earth is only one of 8 planets that revolve around the sun. These planets, along with their moons and swarms of smaller bodies such as dwarf planets, make up the solar system. A planet is defined as the body of a significant size that orbits a star and does not produce its own light. That is a planet. This is our simple picture on about our solar system. We are able to see nearby planets in our skies only because they reflect the light of our local star, the sun. If the planets were much farther away, the tiny amount of light they reflect would usually not be visible to us. The planets we have so far discovered orbiting other stars were found from the pull their gravity exerts on their parent star or from the light they block from their stars when they pass in front of them. We can't see most of these planets directly, although a few are now being imaged directly. Sun is our local star, and all the other stars are also enormous balls of glowing gas that generate vast amount of energy by nuclear reactions deep within. We will discuss the process that causes stars to shine in more details in later videos. The other stars look faint only because they are so very far away. If we continue our basketball analogy, that means Proxima Centauri, the nearest star beyond the Sun, which is 4.3 light years away, would be almost 7,000 kilometers from the basketball. That much comparison. When you look up a star-filled sky on a clear night, all the stars visible to the unaided eye are part of a single collection of stars we call the Milky Way galaxy. The solar system has one star, 8 planets. Already we know that. 5 dwarf planets, at least 290 moons, more than 1.3 million asteroids, and about 3,900 comets. Look at one more time. Your solar system has one star. Our solar system has one star, that is Sun, 8 planets, 5 dwarf planets, at least 290 moons, more than 1.3 million asteroids, and about 3,900 comets. It is located in our outer spiral arm of the Milky Way galaxy called the Orion arm or Orion spur. Our solar system orbits the center of the galaxy at about 5,15,000 mph miles per hour or 8,28,000 kilometers per hour. Our solar system orbits the center of the galaxy in this much speed, that is 8,28,000 kilometers per hour. It takes about 230 million years to complete one orbit around the galactic center. That means our solar system takes 230 million years to complete one orbit around our galaxy center. We call it the solar system because it is made up of our star, the sun, and everything bonded it by gravity, the planets Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, dwarf planets Pluto, Ceres, Makemake, Haumea, and Eris, along with hundreds of moons and millions of asteroids, comets, and meteoroids. Our solar system is the only one we know of that has a planet that supports life. So far, we only know of life on Earth, but we are looking for life on other worlds. It is not so possible. Our galaxy looks like a giant disk with a small ball on the middle. If we could move outside our galaxy and look down on the disk of the Milky Way from above, it would probably resemble the galaxy with its spiral structure outlined by the blue light of hot adolescent stars. The sun, somewhat less than 30,000 light years from the center of the galaxy. Oh, beyond it. The sun is somewhat less than 30,000 light year from the center of the galaxy in a location with nothing much distinguished. From our position inside the Milky Way galaxy, we can't see through its far rim. That is, at least not with ordinary light, because of the space between the stars is not completely empty. It contains a sparse distribution of gas, mostly the simplest element hydrogen, intermixed with tiny solid particles that we call interstellar dust. This gas and just collect into enormous clouds in many planets in the galaxy because the raw material for future generations of stars. So far, we discussed about mini tour on our universe, and something we talk about planets, sun, and Milky Way galaxy about. We have done. Please subscribe our YouTube channel.